Yo, my name is Tendai Nguni. I am an actor. I play the male lead in Zimbabwe's first ever Netflix selected feature film, Cook Off, character named Prince. I'm also a musician. I go by the name of Tehn Diamond. I'm a hip-hop artist, singer, songwriter, performer. I'm also a brand strategist. I recently founded my own boutique branding agency called Nice Life Brands and Consultancy.
It's your girl Nabby, aka the next Oprah Winfrey, and we are back with another Q&A. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button so you can join the fam. If you're a returning subscriber, what to do, what's up, you know the drill. Give me a thumbs up and comment down below. Now let's just get right into the video. First question, how does it feel to be part of the first Zimbabwean production aired on Netflix?
Honestly, it feels incredibly humbling to be a part of this kind of history that Cook Off has made. I grew up watching films like Neria, so to have been able to act in a movie with Jesesi Mungoshi, that was epic. Legend by association now. Movies like Yellow Card, like back when it really felt like, okay, Zimbabwe's got something of a film industry, and now we get to be a part of the narrative that I hope sets the tone for this next era or generation of Zimbabwean film. So yeah, I'm incredibly humbled and honored to be a part of this moment. A lot of hard work went into it, so it feels very very rewarding and validating to see that hard work kind of acknowledged and pay off at like the highest level, because we're talking Netflix, we global now, so yeah, that's been awesome so far.
Okay, moving right on. When was the film shot and how was the experience?
Cook Off was shot in 2017 over about like a 6 to 8 week kind of period, July 2017 to August 2017, through a very, very, very cold winter, much like the one we're experiencing now. Despite what it looks like today, our winter days might be your summers if you're out there in like the UK or something. But yeah, so it was a very cold film set. We worked some incredibly long hours. I remember sometimes we'd get home at about like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. sometimes, only to wake up again at 5, 6 a.m. to go out there and get back on set and get back to work. But it was a nice experience. Like over time, it was a short period of time to shoot the movie, but we became like family. It built some incredible friendships and relationships there. If nothing else, like it was a masterclass in the power of collaboration and what Zimbabwean creatives can do when they put their heads and their hearts together. Cook Off is definitely a testament to that. So yeah, it was also a masterclass in I think probably our number one skill as Zimbabweans in making a plan, because we made a plan. A lot was going on during that time. There was protests. It was kind of like the last few days of Robert Mugabe's rule, and everything that could go wrong in the country at the time around us, as far as like creating this production, was going wrong. So every other day it was kind of like not just setting out to achieve our creative goals as a collective, but I know our producer Joe had his hands full just trying to navigate us through the storm that was Zimbabwe at the time. But look, we made it to the top of the world.
Question 3, any memorable moments while shooting Cook Off?
Memorable moments. I always tell people in these interviews that like I am not very good at the past. I don't know if that's just like I don't have a great memory, but I don't really have great recall of the past. But a very memorable moment for me was the night that we shot Prince's date with Anesu. Spoiler alert, Princess date with Anesu, and we went to Gava's, which is one of my favorite restaurants, eating spots in the city of Harare. If you ever come around, you know, come and see me. I'll take you out there. I'm in Belgravia, and so on set, like, for the most part, our diet consisted of tea and sadza. And don't get me wrong, I love me some sadza. Good. And Dr. Trouble sauce. It was tea, sadza, and Dr. Trouble sauce, right? Which kept us warm and energized. So my memorable moment was the night that Tendi and I went to go and shoot. Well, it was more than me and Tendi, but it was, you know, the date night scene. And we got to eat and drink. Lots of meat, lots of different food. I got to have a beer. It had been a while, you know, so that was very memorable for me. Otherwise, like, the entire experience was memorable. I mean, like I said, lots of hard work, very cold nights, long hours, but incredible, really. Yeah.
Number 4, where can people without access to Netflix watch the movie?
For the people who do not have Netflix or access to Netflix, I know that I think now Cook-Off is now actually available to buy on the iTunes platform. The production team have let us know that there are more platforms coming, both locally and internationally. I mean, it's a process. Like, as much as I know Joe and Tom aimed and hoped for these highest of heights that we have, I guess, begun to attain, no one, you know, they say, be careful what you wish for, it might just come true. So it's been a learning experience and a learning curve for everyone involved. Like, you don't just make a movie and submit it to Netflix. There's processes and ways to get these things done, and I think that's the same with all these other platforms. So it's just a case of navigating and figuring out what is the best path possible for this little production of ours. But I mean, keep an eye out. You can follow me, follow the movies pages itself on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and all this information will keep, you know, being updated. But for now, it's Netflix. And also Cook-Off, yeah. I think, yeah, Cook-Off is available to buy on the iTunes platform. Which, please do, if you've even already streamed it, go and buy it. And just keep supporting us so that we are actually empowered and enabled to, you never know, bring you a Netflix Cook-Off 2. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. But, I mean, the support so far has been incredible. So even as I say, support us some more, I want to say thank you for all the support you've already given, because that's been amazing.
Question 5. Is acting something you would want to pursue as a full-time career?
Acting as a full-time career, I highly doubt it, you know. Look, this is not something I planned for or really expected. Growing up, I always had a passion for acting. It was, in fact, of all my creative pursuits, acting was always my first love from a very early stage. I spent a lot of time in the theater, you know, a lot of Shakespeare growing up at high school. I played Romeo and Juliet at the Reps Theater, which is a local theater house here. Very historic. It's a big thing. It's the Broadway of Harare. There we go. I'm gonna say that. That's what I said. So yeah, I always wanted to be an actor. I never had the courage to go in all the way, I'll be honest there. But, you know, throughout my music career, I kind of stayed open to whatever opportunities came my way. I'd go to auditions, I'd go read for parts, I'd go shoot trailers and shoot pilots, and nothing really came of it. But because it wasn't like, yes, it was my first love creatively, but it wasn't my first priority. I never really hung my expectations up too high on any of it. I'd kind of like just be grateful to be there. And even with Cook-Off, I was the first person cast. I was the first person cast in the Cook-Off to play Prince, and I was just happy to be there. I didn't feel any pressure. I didn't really have any serious expectations. For me, I was this musician, this rapper, and now I'm on set, and now we're on Netflix, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. But you know, I wouldn't say I have any like distinct ambitions to to become a full-time actor, but I am certainly open to opportunity, as I've always been. So we'll see what God presents, and if it makes sense, yeah. I mean, why not?
Now, the last and final question: who are you as a person?
As a person, I would say that I am I'm incredibly ambitious. One of my favorite songs from myself. It's called "Be Amazing," and I like to think of it as like my manifesto, my mantra, my motto. And like the opening lines say, I just want to be the best ever, amazing while I'm at it too. And I'm speaking to, I want to be the best version of myself possible. I want to live out my purpose. I want to clearly define my purpose and pursue that fully, wholeheartedly, and completely. I'm also a very creative individual. I enjoy a good idea, which probably lends to my like entrepreneurial spirit. Although it has taken me a while to actually focus, get a handle on a business idea that I want to bring to life and really like see it through. So with my agency, Nice Life Brands and Consultancy, I have structured it in a way that I can that I can do that, build my own, my own little slice of entrepreneurial glory, shall we say, and entrepreneurial excellence. There we go. And also still, pursue my passions and walk the path of my purpose. My purpose, which I believe, is to serve as a gentle reminder to both individuals and businesses that purpose matters. So that's why I like branding so much. I get to help individuals, and I get to help businesses that impact and affect and influence individuals as well. I'm also a believer in God and in Christ. I guess I've recently rediscovered my faith over the last kind of 3 years. I would even say like my time on set, there were conversations and experiences that I had with my co-star. I don't like saying co-star because Tendi's the star. I'm just like supporting the star, but she really inspired me to rethink my faith and just my relationship with God. So with a whole host of other experiences in between then and now, yeah, I've really buried myself in the Word and just rediscovering what it means to be a child of God, a son of God, and how I want to define and walk that relationship into being. And so far so good. I am enjoying myself, learning to unlearn and just rediscovering the foundations of who I am and who I want to build upon that. Other than that, I'm a romantic. I got a big heart. I love love. I can't wait to get married and have kids. That's massive for me. I want to raise a family. I still want to travel the world. I don't care what COVID says. I want to lead and inspire. I want to speak to young Africans all throughout Africa and the world and remind them that purpose matters, which is why, I have my brand here. It's called Tisungoda Zacho. It means we are the diamonds they speak of. And that's really what it is that I want people to know and remember and believe about themselves, that they are the diamonds of this earth. They are what is most precious on this planet. And I guess that's me. I'm also the eldest of three. Oh, the oldest of four, sorry. I'm the oldest, and then there's three that come after me. Yeah, Big Brother is probably my favorite role in this world. Even though I haven't always been the best Big Brother, I love my siblings dearly. And that's me.
Okay guys, so we have basically come to the end of the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. That was our guest Tendai / Prince from the Cook-Off / Tehn Diamond, the artist. I mean, whatever you guys want to call him, feel free and check out his music, check out his platform. I'll put everything down in the description box. And yeah, for those that have watched the Cook-Off movie, please do comment down below. For those that haven't, please do go and find the movie. I think it was really, really interesting. You know, it like perceived some part of Zim, and I feel like I'm just grateful, man. I'm just like overwhelmed and happy that Zim is finally on like a huge I'm just grateful, I'm just happy that Zim is finally on a huge platform like Netflix. You know, that's a really big deal. So I'm happy for our nation, I'm happy for the actors, I'm happy for the producers, I'm happy for everyone, man. Like literally, that is such a huge deal. So yeah, you guys go check out the movie. When you do check it out, please do comment what you thought down below. I will not be giving you guys any spoilers. I'm not gonna say what was happening in the movie, so you have to go watch it. But yeah, that's it for me. It's been good, it's been great. Like, comment, and subscribe below. Share, do what you gotta do. Your girl is out. It for today's video. We have okay guys, so that's basically it for the Q&A with Tehn Diamond / Tendai / Prince, whatever you want to call him. If you have watched the Cook-Off video, Nazo, hey bo, the kid, I can't even talk anymore. Like, what the hell?